Alright, so today we are back at the reunion camp with Origin Karlach. She has just gotten done. Oh god. What's going on here? She just got done, getting through the entire game. And here's Gale, who is a god now. And we're gonna go get some potion of animal speaking and speak to all the animals. Speak to everybody real quick. Or at least until I get bored of it. And then we're gonna see about becoming a goddess ourselves. So, hello Zal. Her first.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe to toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need Zerith Minyaragith. Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, an exiled people. Our Gish... It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Yeah, this is
My blade is sometimes...
boring after you've done it a couple of times, so
I am the...
this is definitely not the video for watching all of
You've
the
heard that refrain before.
comment,
Bossy,
yeah.
insistent. All part and parcel of soon. I miss this. Now I'll be back.
Okay, good stuff. What is Scratch doing?
You have managed to survive.
Dude, get up. Somebody left him a steak.
Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
So am I. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Albert. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to snuggle. I miss your smell, but this thing I found had you all over it. I brought it for you.
Why
And I
wouldn't
thought
he stay with Gale
perhaps
or
you'd
Shadowheart or
to
something?
throw it? I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you. You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
Yeah, you know, there's definitely people who have had the experience of that not going so great.
Friend? Friend! You came! Big brother Scratch, too! Happy. Yes. Miss this. More. Yes. Big. But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother. 'Brother. 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 You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you. Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now.
Shiny clothes that damn
Want
me.
sleep. Want cave. Bear man. He is big, but not bigger than me. I like him. I go to him.
And here's Will
There
being
you are. I was
weird.
hoping you'd make your way over. My new pals aren't
Gale,
utilized.
how's it going?
I hoped I'd see you here.
Yeah, it was a
imagine
long
this must be quite a
road
shock.
to get
Whatever
here.
you're feeling, do not be
There were
afraid.
definitely a lot of
Still me.
uh,
Still
choices that I had to make
improved version.
in a certain order, and all of that. I even did
Forget
things wrong the
Never.
first time and didn't encourage him to
I'm
take the
afraid
crown
climbed out
enough,
quite differently
and
than this.
had to go back
Didn't realise how
and do
long
it
I'd been
again.
gone until I received Wither's
So
summons.
this is definitely not the video for that. I can upload that video
Finer points of divine
and go
ascension
back and
beyond
do the events
mortal
again.
comprehension, I'm afraid, but
If anybody wants that,
can
go ahead and
provide
leave a comment about it.
rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used them. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
The god of wasting valuable loot. Where's the crown now?
Secure at the heart of my domain, protected by all the powers at my disposal. I can say this much for now. Mystra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
I don't know about all that, but okay. Letting mortals do the work. Help mortals help themselves, like a good self-help guide. Right?
Yours is a heart I would never let break. But it is not time yet. An infernal contraption of yours has served you well. I think it deserves a good send-off, don't you? Haven't you any ambitions, Tara?
And that's all he'll say
I
of
could help
that.
you know?
Well, there he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy. that
I
God
am. I
of
worked hard for
ambition.
that.
Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
I haven't, but it was a means to an end, I suppose.
Ambition, aspiration, greed, and hubris is all I hear. The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized his mistakes. He was contrite. All he wanted to do was live. Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you.
Don't blame me. This is
Then you're just
like
as mad as he.
every
Let's
time you
not have
gotta
any plans to
be
follow Gale's
encouraging
footsteps.
this in order
One
for it
goal
to
of this
happen.
gathering is quite enough.
You're finding it hard to stay away from me. Perfectly understandable. Divine essence has a rather magnetic quality where mortals are concerned. Resist for now. Enjoy the night. And I promise, we'll be together soon enough. The material plane.
Yes, it is quite a lot of hubris.
Some of my favorites. Unless my taste in music is too antique.
Well, look who decided to... I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are, and you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Of course. I'd be disappointed with anything less. You always brought a wonderful sense of fun to the world. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
Running from this.
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. Part of me was relieved you left so quickly after the battle. I felt ashamed. And with Cazador still out there, I could hardly show my face.
The sewers.
I retreated to the sewers to hide, bide my time, and enjoy all the Well, you've been busy, haven't you? Away having new adventures, living your... Although, if you want, you're more than capable of facing him and killing him. Thank you. We've had quite the journey, you and... From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Silly. Menthara.
I am glad to see you, Karlach. Your heart can survive the hells, but I feared your spirit would not.
From time to time. Rattling around in there.
You must. I have a war of my own to fight. Against my mother and her people. And there is every chance I will not survive it. But if I do, I will gladly bring my strength to Avernus to fight by your side again. Helping an ally is its own reward. But I can think of few greater challenges than battling across the hells. Besides, what else would you have me do? Lay down my weapons and spend my last centuries growing plump? I think not. I feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Loth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed. I would no more allow a god to shape my destiny than I would a pigeon. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be.
Nice. That is funny. To hear you crazy.
Now
Come now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
One of us.
Ah, how nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers.
Bickering
all to
with
restore the
builders and
city
bankers.
exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
Interesting. What are the Harpers up to?
Baldorians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, George, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time
As
locking up
explains,
comrades
huh?
for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again. I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house, a Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
You never know.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now our paths cross one, just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been... It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day. Well, I am not normally given to imbibing, but this is a special occasion, and I believe our dear Withers procured a fine honey mead as part of the celebratory victuals. Even the most ascetic of nature's servants would be tempted by such an elixir. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Yeah, I'm getting bored. I know the god of music is up here. I talked to the animals. I talked to Gale. I talked to Minthara. He just goes on to Halston just goes on to talk
This
about
one night is
the
like
children
any
in the
other, and yet
wherever he is, and how they like
Thou
stories.
art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day.
So I chose to do a Karlach playthrough because of how it relates to my CRPS, and how she doesn't have a cure either. There is no cure for CRPS, and the two of us, we live in what is probably constant pain for her. Is definitely constant pain for me. So seeing her through to this very special ending was the whole point for me.
Long to tell you these words. It is over. Thou played thy part. Sleep, rest, until we meet again. I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth...
More adventures to come, right?
To you.
So this is the entire playthrough. I've been saying things like, you know, yep, it's all about living in the moment and being happy to be alive and stuff like that. And here it is.
It's time for me to return to the heavens. The question is, do you wish to go with me? To become a god at my side? Yes. It will cure your heart. You will be made perfect, as you deserve to be. Zariel won't be pleased, of course, but let her try and stop us. And your revenge on her when you finally take it will be divine. All you have to do is come with me. That is for you to decide, my love. Ambition made me what I am. What drives you, we have yet to discover. Your domain will come to you as you settle into divinity. I can't wait to see what you'll become. Then follow my lead. Close your eyes. How do you feel? And that's just the beginning. I have so much more to show you.
There thou art, didst truly believe thou soughtst to bliss the god, the sun, the wind, the fell fire, vermin?
And that's that. So, happy ending.